So I bought a brand new car and it just arrived. It's a Mercedes Interstate, or it's a Mercedes Airstream Interstate 2012. This is built on the 3500 chassis. Bought it at auction and it's in great condition, as you can see. The only issue is that in the rear there was some fire damage. So it looks like if you were to like look at this door right here, see it was on fire, like it was like as if it was towing a vehicle or something, and it was on fire. But the good part is that the damage is only contained to the rear. So the damage is only in the rear twin doors, and then there's some damage to the light and the bumper. But if you take a look around, there's no damage past that point. So everything about this car is pretty much in like mint condition, other than just the rear. So that's really good because you could just swap out the doors. Like these two doors come out pretty easily, and then these light fixtures and the bumper comes off pretty easily. So this is only maybe like a $3,000 to $5,000 fix. So let's dive in there and take a look. All right, so let's open this bad boy up. And so what I did before was just remove all of the burnt pieces. We're gonna be replacing this door. But if you take a look at the interior, the fire was pretty much very surface level. So up top, there's not any damage to the wood cabinets. And then if you look at the interior, there's not a lot of damage. If any, I think it's just sort of like just a little bit of ashes coming from the windows being busted. But like this vehicle here is like in perfect condition past this point here. I mean, even this reclining sofa is in great condition. It just has a bunch of ash, so we're gonna have to like do a bunch of cleaning. And so I bought my cordless vac here. We're gonna do as much deep cleaning as we can to get rid of all of the ash. So let's begin. I'll tighten you up and let's take a look. Does this just pop open? It does. Perfect. So these are just awnings, or like poles for the awning. We can put this aside. So like the unit has like powered awnings at the very top. I'm just gonna put this inside here. Actually, you know what? There's a bunch of ash on here. What I should do is clean this up before I put it inside the vehicle. So luckily I brought along a bunch of like just paper. We're just gonna just clean this as much as we can. And then we can dip it into some solvents or some cleaning solutions to get rid of the rest of it. But great condition. And then just the final piece. Oh, I don't know what this is. Oh, you see, like the person that owned it before me like rarely used this RV, so there's like a bunch of parts that are just, you know, new. So let's go and put this in the car because this is already cleaned. I'll place this here, and then let's go back here and take a look. So back here is the battery compartment. I think I'm gonna leave that alone for now. There's these seat belts here, which I don't think I'd ever use, to be honest with you. I'll probably like remove like the seat belt connectors here, and There's just a bunch of crap here that needs to be removed. So, oh good, there's zip ties. These might be useful. You know what, I'm gonna put them back here. Well, let's go take the vacuum and just kind of start off here and just start cleaning. Again, we're not gonna be cleaning these doors because they're gonna be coming off. So I want to do as much cleaning down here on the carpet as possible. So it's like, this looks like it's just, feels like it's like a wood panel with some carpet stapled to it. And then this is just some type of laminate. So let's try our best. Keep that open. And take our handy dandy vacuum and come right over here and just start vacuuming. All right, so now that I did a first pass with the vacuum, I want to be able to take out some of this like white ash from the car. So I'm just going to use Clorox bleach wipes. So I'm just going to go through and just start wiping down any place that really has like a white spot. So we could start off with like just the center part here, and then just kind of start working our way down to the more heavier parts towards the rear. So I'm just going to go and start wiping. And you can see all of the ash is coming off, which is nice. So here, see that right there? Just a simple scrub. It comes right off. So all we gotta do is just put a little bit of elbow grease in this. Which removes all this white ash. It's coming off real easy, which is always a good sign. I don't know what this part right here is. It's like a little bit of damage, maybe some water damage. We can get to that later. Let's just try our best. So just based on like how much ash there is, it just looks like as if like the passenger side window in the rear got blown out, because I'm not really seeing a lot of white ash on the driver's side, but there's a lot on the passenger side, because you can see up there there's a bunch of ash going that way, but there's no ash on that window right there. So I'll just see if we could just kind of start taking out as much of this like nasty ash if we can. Like all this stuff down here, you see this like little nasty spot? I don't think that's like from the fire. I think it's just regular use, which is fine. Okay. So now we're gonna go into the carpet here. Actually, you know what? Let's go this with the plastic piece right here. Oh, it's coming off real easy. See? Look at that. All that white stuff's coming out. Just go slow and try and get as much of this white stuff off as possible. Alright. Let's see what we can do down here. Oh, this is coming off real nice. See that? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's coming off real nice. I'm not gonna get too worried about trying to get these little pieces down here. I guess, oh, actually, you know what? If I just push down harder, I can get rid of it. Nice. It's a good stopping point to get a new rag. Look at that. It's already looking way better. Let's just let this soak over here. Actually, I do want to get rid of this like stuff that I see right here. Oh, perfect. Great. Look at that. It's coming off so nicely. Oh, this one's a little stubborn. Oh, actually, you know what? It came off real quick. I just need to put a little elbow grease in there. A lot of downward pressure. Ooh, that cleaned up real nice. Look at that. Wow. Wow. This thing cleaned up real nice. Wow. That looks pretty nice. Oh, there's some spots over here. We just need to just let this thing soak in there and just get rid of that white residue. It's looking pretty good to me. Alright, let's go take a look at this door panel. Let's just clean some of this up right here. And just go up, clean it. Now I do notice some damage right there from the melting. I'm not sure if I want to just go, well, I'll be going to the junkyard soon to get all these parts replaced, but I don't know if I want to get that little trim piece right there replaced. Just because it's really not that big of an issue. But if I'm replacing it, I might as well just go and, well, replace the entire thing. All right. Well, I gotta say, the back looks way cleaner. Like a whole lot cleaner. Like all this stuff down here looks like it's kind of new. Actually, I do see a little bit of like white residue. So I'm gonna like go back again, just like very lightly do a second run on just everything. So here we go. Now I said I do want to get rid of these seat belts back here, just because in my use case I would never use them. So let's go ahead and just remove them. I'm unsure if I just want to cut them and remove them, or if I want to save them for later for any reason. Gotta say, just a little bit of elbow grease goes a long way. Now at some point I'm gonna have to remove these like carpeted coverings just so I can clean the back of them. So I think what I should do is I should do it now while I kind of get everything removed, just so I can like not have to worry about it later on. So let's investigate the seatbelts. Now I don't really have a way to like see how I can remove this. I think, is this just a cover? I don't know, I've never done this before. Let's go on this journey and see. I'm pretty sure this is like a plastic cover. Yeah, it feels like a plastic cover. Oh, perfect. Okay, it is a plastic cover. So let's remove all of these. So I got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's remove them right now. I don't think I should cut them. Let's just remove them, store them somewhere. And then later on, if I decide I don't want them, I'll just throw them away. So here's the third one. And then here's the fourth one. Perfect. Now I'm gonna go get my driver set. All right, I'm back. I have my Husky set. So let's just go find, here it is. So it looks like this is a 3/4. Let's go and unscrew it. Ooh, that's really tight. There we go. Perfect. It's coming out. Just pull it out and do this. Oh yeah. So it looks like I'm like turning it, but it's not coming out. So I'm wondering if there's like a nut somewhere underneath this. Is there a way I can remove this frame here? Of course. It's never that easy, is it? How do I remove this? How do I remove this? I kind of don't want to keep it. Like, I would never use it. So I'm wondering if I should just cut it right now and not have to worry about it. Let me go find some scissors. Okay, so what's really interesting is that this is bolted into the frame through the bottom. So if I put this ratchet right here and turn it, if I go underneath this, you can see that there's like a bolt that goes through, and you can see the turning. So I'm kind of unsure if I want to remove it, because then there's gonna be a hole there that I'm gonna have to patch up. So It probably would be better if I just cut it here. Fortunately, I don't think I have like a knife on me. Actually, you know what? I take it back. I do have scissors. Let's just go ahead and cut these. Perfect. That's gone. That's gone. Okay, so these two are out. Let's get this guy out. And again, I like for my use case, I would never have passengers sitting in the rear, so it doesn't really matter to me. This is a little tight, so I'm going to going to attempt to really loosen it up a little bit. It's like really in there. It's gotta go, so let's just gone. And take a look at these guys. This one's coming out. There we go. I expect to cut it from behind rather than from the top. Let's see if it does anything. Oh, man, it's really tight in there. Oh, there it is. All right, last one. I think it's just getting bunched up right here because I'm turning it from an angle. It's, you know, it's actually kind of hard to get this out. Oh, like always, get out as much as possible and just cut it. All right, well, these things are gone. Let's just throw them away. I'll be able to put my ratchet set back. See, it's much cleaner now without all that mess. Actually, you know what? That's a bad idea. Place it on the ground and throw this away here. Okay, so let's go through and just clean up the spots that we couldn't get to with some Clorox wipes. Oh, much nicer now. Those cables. Okay, it's looking good to me. All right, let's go and hit this with the vacuum. Now I did notice that there's like little spots here, like 2 spots right here, and I kind of don't know what that does. So let's just open them up real quick. Just take a look. If they're nothing, then I'll just put it back. Oh, perfect. More spots to clean. Ah, perfect. Okay. So let's take the vacuum, clean it, and then since we're already here, we can just take this and clean it. This looks new to me. And then let's just get rid of all this white stuff here. And also, there's a little bit of whiteness right here. And then lastly, clean up this part right here. Perfect. I do notice that there's like a little opening right here. So let's, again, do the exact same thing. Since we're already here, let's pop it open and see what's inside. It'll let me. There it is. There's just another spot we can clean, and this hole just needs to be cleaned out. I'm gonna go take the vacuum and run over that spot. Okay, and let's just put everything back. So this goes I think here. Oh, I don't know. Oh, that feels like it's wrong, and then wrong. Why does it feel like it? Oh, I see. Let's put this guy back in here. That's how it was. And lastly, this guy goes here. That looks way better than when I first started. What I'd like to do is maybe like take these out real quick, and then maybe just like clean them or something, or I mean, it looks relatively clean to me. Let's see. Yeah. should be able to get this out at some point. Okay, so let's clean. Place it up there. I'll put this away. Oh, that's not it. Like that. Or actually, no. Oh, that's why. Since this thing is obstructing it. Okay. This fell out. Okay. Well, let's do the rest of it. So, it's out here. See, it looks like it's like held in there by Velcro. Interesting. Okay. Well, I'll give it the same treatment. I'm gonna have to redo all this Velcro tape here. That's old and nasty. I'll put this somewhere up here maybe. And then lastly, I'm almost positive this is the battery box. It's right here. Oh, that's on there really strong. And again, give the same treatment. I think I'm gonna like probably just take it home and deep clean this or something, or maybe throw it away. I don't know. Now that we're actually back here with all this, I could just like clean out this, like the walls a little bit with some Clorox wipe. We'll see. Is that even worth it? Nope. I don't think so. But we can actually clean out the battery box a little bit, because this is nasty. Oh yeah, this is really, really nasty back here. Oh, yuck. I kind of don't like this spot right here. I'm not really seeing it come out after a couple of scrubs. You see, I'm like kind of getting in there real deep. Or maybe I could just like let it soak a little bit in this like Clorox liquid. Maybe like just kind of keep it on top there, let it soak. Or maybe rub it really hard. I mean, again, I am using just wipes. I could just bring over an actual cleaner, like an actual spray bottle, and it'll get rid of it. Actually, you know what? It looks like it got rid of it. Because like the way that these people build it is that this stuff right here is just all wood. And so this is just like replaceable. I mean, I could just pull this out, put a different cover on it if I wanted to. All right, so the plan is that I'm gonna go through, vacuum everything with a first pass with this the cordless vacuum cleaner, and then I'm gonna go in there and hand scrub with some Clorox wipes. So what I noticed was that the person that like owned it before me, he like ran a bunch of wires right here, and I kind of don't know what they do. So I got a red and black, which is audio, but then we got some like wires that were cut right here, and I have no idea what these are. There's also a red one that looks like a power wire, so unsure what these are. But it looks like when they were removing their stuff, you know, they just kind of started cutting some wire. So I noticed that also there was something mounted right here because there's a bunch of wood screws down there. You see that? So there was something here in the past that was important. And also, this used to be a fire extinguisher that got removed, you know, during the fire. So let's just go and clean out as much as we can in the front and then start heading back in the rear. You see there, like this panel was open as well, so it looks like they were feeding something in through it. All right, let's move my vacuum in here. Just kind of like move some stuff around so it doesn't interfere with us. Oh, this came off. All right. Ooh, battery ran out. Let me go swap out another one. All right, I got a little guy here, so we're gonna have to go pretty quickly. But this is kind of where all of like the damage is. So let me just kind of move this out of the way. I might have to reuse that piece. I don't know where that piece is coming from. But if you take a look at this, I mean, it's in great condition. There's just some ash here and there, like maybe here. Got some debris here on the TV. But other than that, like, I think a good vacuuming, and yeah, see, that's just ash right there. A good vacuuming, maybe some Lysol wipes, that'll take care of it. But we gotta go quick because this thing here doesn't have that much battery left. Or sorry, it does have battery, but it's just a really small battery. So we're gonna have to make it count, or else I'll have to come back later with when it's fully charged. Here we go. Okay, great. We got a lot of it out. Now, there's still some stuff in the, like, the crevices. So, I'm gonna try and get them out. So let's go and do it. I think you just kind of like lift this up, and then you can see the wheel well underneath there. I don't think I need to clean anything under here because there's nothing wrong with it here. Oh, this is just a false. Are these just false doors? Okay. If I go out like this, now I can clean this part here. So I can do the same over here. Lift it up. Well, actually, you know what? I think they, on the guides, they say to lift it up like that. And then go like that. A little dirty down there, but it's not that big of an issue. I want to be able to get the... Oh, why is this not going? There it is. All right. Let's try and, sorry, I gotta catch my breath for a second. So when this car was on fire in the rear, sorry, when the car that was being towed by this vehicle was on fire, the bed was made, and there was like a foam mattress with bedding on top of it, and I think a lot of that stuff got caught on that cover, and so these seats here remained undamaged, which is great. So let's see if we got some juice left in this, and let's finish up. Honestly, this window here wasn't too bad to clean because there's like huge chunks of ash on there, so it's not really leaving a mark. So what I should do is not touch this. Like, I shouldn't try to clean it by hand with like Lysol wipes. I'm gonna probably charge up my batteries, come back, hit this thing again, and then try to remove as much as I can, and then from there I can go and try to Lysol wipe it. But in the meantime, my batteries are dead. That's fine. We can just go and take some Lysol wipes and just do as much as we can with just on the surface, leaving the curtains alone. And I think we should be good. I just need to get up out of here somehow. Here we go. I'll go grab some gloves. It's gonna get a little dirty. Let's move this out of the way. Maybe the battery. All right. I think the easiest route would probably be like just go by hand and just start hand wiping stuff from the top to the bottom. Probably just use 2 per. So let's go and just start wiping. Okay, this looks good. Make sure to get the underside. It's pretty, like, the front up here doesn't really need to be cleaned because there's no like ash debris. Make sure that these are off. But since I'm cleaning already, I might as well just be thorough with it. So here we go. We're getting near towards the damaged area. Oh, I didn't know there's an outlet up here. That's kind of cool. Let's do this back one up here. And this is kind of where the problem area is, towards the rear, especially right here. This is kind of where like all the ash is. So I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's a ton of like ash up here, which is really easy to remove because it's just aluminum. What I should do is probably start just swapping out the, I need to swap out this like rag here because I feel like it's getting dry. Ooh, uh-oh. What's this thing? I could just remove this. I don't like these lights as much. Maybe a future project to remove it. I'll just maybe hop on Amazon and look for some 12-volt lights. Alright, yeah, this is dry. Let's go and swap this out. Some fresh ones. Oh yeah, it's clean much better when it's wet. It's just like all these water spots. Well, I think it's a water spot or something. Doesn't matter. It's coming off. There it is. Yeah, it's coming up pretty nicely. Spots that are kind of off with this fake wood. I'll just have to come through with some super glue or something and clean it up. But again, that's a problem for later. Let's go after the big problems. It's a bad idea to get right underneath it. There we go. And again, I'm not going to touch this stuff here because I don't want it to, I don't want to cause too much problems with it later on. I think again, it's just easier if I just vacuum it later on rather than attempting to wipe it right now. Okay. All the speakers are in great shape. Maybe, do I need to clean the ceiling? Maybe. Let's give it a try. A quick wipe. The good thing is that all this stuff here is all aluminum, so it's super easy to clean. You know. Good. Let's clean that TV in the rear. There's a bunch of debris on it. So this TV like swivels out, which is kind of nice. Whoever had this before, like wired it up for cable TV or like satellite TV, because this thing has the optional satellite, like automatic rotating satellite dish on top and the front, which is pretty cool. Never seen one of those. Although I'll probably get rid of it and exclusively only use internet TV. Let's go and clean. And I know I'm not using the right rag or like chemical to clean this TV, but oh, this thing has a DVD player. Interesting. Now I did end up powering this on. It does work, which is kind of funny. What is this wire right here? You see this? Oh wait. Oh no, that's the satellite TV antenna. That's right. A lot of the stuff here is geared towards like satellite TV. So I'm pretty positive that whoever owned this like used it for like maybe golfing outings or something like that, because there's some like interesting things about this rig that I noticed when I first picked it up, which was like they didn't use the shower. So the shower is unused. They did, however, use the toilet, and they never used the microwave. So they never like cooked out of this place, which is super interesting. So that leads me to like believe that, you know, a lot of these owners that own these $100,000 rigs, like the Airstream Interstate, they use it for like golf outings. Okay, I think this is as clean as I can get it. Let's just put this back. It's a little tight. Actually, you know what? Let me go grab another rag. We're almost done. And then we can move on to the seats. Oh, there's a lot of stuff underneath here. It's a little sticky underneath here. See that? It's like a sticky residue or something. Yeah, it's like really weird. I don't know what that is. I mean, it's just in that one spot. Also, this seat's kind of weird too. It's like, like this seat that I'm like laying on to clean this cupboard, or like the side, and I'll get up and I'll show you. It's a very strange seat. So like, this is a seat, and like a child can sit in here, but an adult can't, right? So it's like, to me, it's like a little strange to have a seat like that. I mean, you'd have to be like a little kid to basically sit there without banging your head on this top part. And I see just a tiny bit of like ash debris right here, but I think past this point here, we should not be seeing any more ash debris from the fire. So this is like the wet bath, as they call it. So this part right here swings out. There's a little latch on the inside, like a little manual latch that moves this out. So when you're sitting there on the toilet, you get like a little bit more room, which is pretty awesome. And again, I don't know what they drilled right here, but there was something here before that had some wires going to it. My guess is that it's probably like a DVD player or something, or I don't know. Could have been anything. I will have to buy a new fire extinguisher though, just because this one was used up. Okay, I think we are as clean as we can get for now. Oh, actually, you know what? I should do the ceiling while I'm here. It's not too bad. Actually, you know what? The ceiling's pretty clean. At least up here, it's really clean. There's no issues with it. I mean, the TV looks fine. I don't need to clean that. And honestly, up here is pretty clean. See, there's like some very minor like wood damage right here, and that's because like there was like a curtain that goes over here, and I think it just rubbed it into here. So you can see a little bit of the surface being rubbed off, but that's an super easy fix. All right, cool. There's like a little cubby up here. A Roku TV. Oh, that's where the Roku TV remote is. Huh. Just looking for you. Cool. All right. Well, I got all of the walls cleaned up. So that means that the only thing left is to do the chairs, which is getting a little tired. Let's do one chair at a time. Let's do this chair right here, and I'll use like maybe 2 sheets for each chair, just so I can wipe it down. Let's see if this comes off. Ooh, it does come off. Nice. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, heck yeah. This is coming. Like all this, like, all like these like dark spots from the ash, they're coming off real nice and easy. Oh yeah, they're coming off real easy. Perfect. Wow, that was a whole lot easier than I thought it would be. I thought I was gonna have to fight this thing. But no, it came off real easy. Cool. Excellent. Okay, let's put this back. Well, actually, let's flip this up. See, look at this. See this little black part right here? I'm gonna wipe this off. And just look at this. It just comes right off. Like this spot right here. This is how dark it comes off. Just like that. Super easy. I actually was not expecting this thing to come off that easily. See, wow. It's all cleaned up. Cleans up super easy. I do want to get to this bottom part down here, but I'm like exhausted. Let's move this like back. Oh, you know what? I don't think I can like clean that back part without it being kinda ajar like that. So luckily back here there's no damage. Let's see here. Can I just take this? Oh yeah, it's all ash down here. Oh, yuck. Throw that out. This part over here, this is not like fire damage or anything. This is just like nasty old dust. And then later on, once I come back with that vacuum, I can clean this up just a little bit nicer. But for now, just a quick wipe through. Makes sense. Oh, what's this thing right here? This is the Protector LP gas detector. Which reminds me, since this thing runs on propane, I'm gonna have to drop by like Home Depot or something and get a propane detector, just to be safe. Okay, excellent. So when we put this back, well, actually, before we put this back, there's some stuff on the wall, but I told myself I wasn't going to clean that until I get the vacuum running. So I think this is fine for now. I'm going to move this back into position. Look at that. Perfect. And let's move this guy here. Tap it down. Look at that. Perfect. We'll do the same thing over here. This one here might take a little while, just because it's like a big giant unit. So let's just start cleaning. Just running my hand underneath that crack. See if I can grab any dust. Look at this, just coming right on out. Perfect. I am curious what's going to happen right over here with this white spot. Although right now all of the ash removals have been going pretty well. Oh yeah, this one looks like it's cleaning up real nice too. Lots of little dust right there. You see that little like little ash right there. A little bit of ash. It's coming out. That's nice. I'll have to do the floor soon. So you see all that like ash down there, but that thing's gonna come out real quick. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at this. You see this white spot right here? Boom. Just like that, all of the ash is gone. I'm gonna do this side one more time, just because like this is where like all the fire was. And then let's do the passenger side door, passenger side seat. Oh yeah, look at all this stuff up here. You see this? You see this like white crap right here? Watch this. Oh yeah, nice. Oh, this one's a little bit more stubborn to come out. No, it's coming out fine. Maybe it's just my eyes. Just because it's like a little bit darker right here. All right, and then I'm gonna tilt this back, get to the bottom of it, clean up this right here. Oh, there's a little spot back here. I missed it. There it is. Actually, to be honest with you, like this Clorox wipe takes out the black spots pretty well on this fabric. See there's spots right there. Gone. Spots right here. Also gone. See, gone. I think these spots here are having some problems because this is getting dry. So I could swap it out real quick. Yeah, that's right. It was just dry. Putting a new fresh one in there removes all of the black spots. So I make sure the stuff in the back here gets wet down. All right, we did as much as we could today. Actually, what I want to do before I go, I gotta turn on the car, but the engine's dead. Or sorry, the battery's dead. So what I want to do is put the jumper on, turn the car on, and then like move the bed back, so just so I can clean it. All right, so we gotta turn this car on. I got a JNC jumper box. We just need to pop the hood, raise it up. It's gonna latch on the left side, wait for it to do that little sound, and now it's up. I have seen people with similar cars put in struts, which will help it lift up the front end. So the way to jump this is pretty simple. There's like a little power like thing here. You push it in and turn it to the right, and it exposes the prong. So what we need to do is take this positive end, push it in, shift it to the right, expose the prong. There we go. And then plug it in. Make sure it's seated correctly, which it is. And now the negative end goes to this little point right here. So let's go and plug that in right now. So now we're plugged in. We're gonna go in here and crank the car. So the battery is actually located under here. I just haven't had time to swap out both car battery and house battery. So let's turn this on. Perfect. It turned on. You can keep that on there just to I'm gonna go in the back. Let's go take a look at the control panel. The control panel for this unit is actually located up here. And a little hard to see. Oh, actually, you know what? I haven't even turned on the house battery yet. So down here, we gotta turn that bad boy on. Turn it over. Make sure everything's turned up. House battery's at 3 volts, which is nothing. Car battery's at 14. Oh, this is really low. Nothing there. Okay, does this work? Of course not. Doesn't work. Oh, we gotta wait a little bit. Oh, this is very low. 3 volts is nothing. We gotta wait a couple minutes for this thing to charge the house battery. I'm gonna have to swap out the house battery though, because again, it is really old. Let's just make sure everything's on. Everything is on, and that's turned on with green. Okay, perfect. Well, we gotta let this charge up. I can unplug the jumper. So to unplug it, it's the reverse, go negative, and then positive, and then take this out. And I really like this unit because it only does one thing, which is just, it jumps like every type of car, which is pretty nice. So I'll just put this back the way I got it. Put this in the car. And then close the latch. You gotta push up on the hood and then towards the car. And then you can just close it. So this is good. I think this is fine. We're literally just waiting for this to charge up the house battery so that we can actually use this use the motorized mechanism for the bed. Still not enough juice on the house. How's the inverter looking? Dead. This is also dead. Damn. At least the voltage on the main's fine. The battery's complete shit. So if I were to turn off this car right now, it wouldn't turn back on, which is bad. So anyways, there's like This car has the main batteries underneath the footwell on the driver's side door, and then the house batteries, actually it should be underneath this right here. Some of these units have batteries located underneath the car, which you could do. I just haven't seen this model have that configuration. So again, we're just gonna have to wait. There's really no way around this. See, I'm like checking it. 4 volts, still low. How are we doing with the battery up here? Nothing. Dang. We can check out the other buttons up here. So if I click on this, oh, the lights don't even turn on for this. It's because the house battery is too low. Just have to let it run for a minute or two. Is this working? No? Okay. This is like dead. There's something I can do. Just have to wait. Just gonna wait. Okay, I just heard a little dink, and I'm pretty sure the dink says that like the house battery's charged up. So if I click on this like center light here, everything turns on. We got washroom light, which is the bathroom. This turns on. That's good. Step water heater, step in and out. This ring light turns on. Great. Oh, you know what? I haven't even checked out the whether or not the water works. Now the water should be nasty because we just haven't used it at all. So remember to turn on the water pump and then turn this on. Does this work? I hear it going. This is like stuck. See? I can't move this. What if I go like this? Oh, the water works! Hey! Nasty water that hasn't been cleaned yet. Pretty sure there's a ton of bacteria in it. We're gonna have to bleach the crap out of this water. That's good that this works. So this works. Cool. Oh, come on. Give me some water. Oh, it's going. You know what? It's probably because there's not enough juice. So it's like having some problems. House battery. Oh, 12 volts. Tank. Fresh water is at 1/3. We're gonna dump the gray soon. Unfortunately, I gotta fix the doors and stuff before I can start thinking about cleaning up the tanks. This is working. Nice. Generator is up here. Now, one thing I don't like about this unit is that the LP on-off switch is actually located outside where the input-output ports are for the LP. I think I'm gonna rewire that switch. It's a basic switch, and I want to be able to like put it in here somewhere where I can flip a switch without having to go outside to turn on the LP generator. So then I can then have a on-off switch and then start it from here, rather than typically you're supposed to go outside, flip the switch on, coming back in here, press and hold this, and then when you're not using the propane, you have to go outside and turn it off, which honestly seems like a hassle to me. They really should have just put this in up here somewhere. So 14 volts, looking pretty good. Inverter, when I turn this on, it goes green. That's good. The charger current is medium, so that's interesting, right? Battery voltage is high with green. Okay, I'll deal with that at a later date. We're doing pretty good here. My problem I have right now is that when I go over the solar, oh, solar is at 0.4. Interesting. Oh, you know what? It's probably because we're underneath the tree. Okay. All right. Let's actually do this thing here. The thing that we've turned the car on for the reason. So let's open. Oh boy, that looks freaking sweet. Look at that. Perfect. Look at that. So we just gotta go and clean up this part right here. Maybe do a wipe down over there, maybe on the side, and we call it a day. So this car has less than a quarter tank of diesel. I'm gonna just keep it on because I want to be able to like move this thing backwards when I'm done. So just turn it on or keep it on. Hopefully the car doesn't die by the time that I'm done cleaning this. Does this turn on still? See, why is this stuck? I don't like the fact that this is stuck. See? There's something wrong with this. See, I don't like that. Look over here. It turns on just fine. Water pressure is garbage. Probably because it hasn't been turned on in a while. God, this thing. Dude, this water pump is freaking loud. It's like unbelievably loud. I can't for the life of me turn this. It's like as if it's jammed. Like there's something in it that's like jammed. I don't know. Okay, well, we'll deal with that later. Okay. How's this looking? That's clean. This right here is really nasty. Let's see if I can clean this. Oh, it's coming off real easy. So this corner right here is kind of hard. Just kind of shove my cloth in there. All right. Feeling pretty good about this. I'll do like another wipe through of this and I think I'll call it a day in terms of cleaning because I am very exhausted. All right. Oh, wait, there's like white stuff right here. What is that? It's like inside of the... I'll probably have to come through and very slowly clean this by hand. Like these little crevices. Actually, I am kind of curious if like how easy this stuff on the ground is gonna get cleaned up. So you see like this thing right here? Here we go. Oh yeah, super easy. Super clean. Oh yeah, yep. This is easy to clean up. That's coming off real quick. Just like new. See that little like the white stuff that's right there? That's coming off. All this black that's on there. Okay. I think that's a good stopping point. I'm gonna shut off the car. Ooh, my hands are really wet. Here we go.